Time resumed. Oh boy. What a day, what a day. Mom is always a lot of fun. Why do old people have to start talking like they're old? Crazy stuff. Oh well. She had a doctor appointment. Checked her blood. Her cholesterol, 166. Her doctor said that was perfect. I disagreed. There have been studies. Well, before we get to the studies, cholesterol doesn't kill you. Your body makes it in the liver. If you take in too much cholesterol, more than what your body needs, your body eliminates it with the waste. That's what a healthy body does. It functions properly. But the pharmaceutical industry and Western medicine industry, they've got people believing that cholesterol is bad. And you need to get it as low as possible. demonstrates a definitive correlation between cholesterol and heart disease. Did you know that? Yep. Even with all of the statin drugs that people are taking to reduce their cholesterol, FDA has said that there is no correlation between the reduction of cholesterol and the reduction of heart disease. Cholesterol does not kill you. Cholesterol does not give you heart disease. Cholesterol will not give you a heart attack. Inflammation of the vascular endothelial cells that line your arteries is what causes a heart attack. Over time, scar tissue builds up. And then when suspended fats and other things in your blood try to go through that normally would go through without a problem, they begin to produce a clot. Probably the most important one. You want a good ratio against good and bad cholesterol. As well as the triglycerides, which are suspended fat in the blood. I don't know her doctor. Okay, dude. Sorry. Okay, ma'am. Why did I just assume that was a dude? I don't know. So, do we take the trail today? Do you think it's dried off any? Let's look at the ground. It looks a little muddy, but it's been windy, so maybe it's dry. Let's see what we have. So anyway, Mom's good cholesterol, something like 68. This isn't too bad. It looks like a little muddy. Good cholesterol, good cholesterol 78. Bad cholesterol 68, or somewhere thereabouts. I think she had like 10 points higher on the good over the bad. It's still a little messy back here, but we'll be all right. And which is not a good. Look at this water. We'll ride in the weeds around it. Oh, it's even wet in the weeds. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, because it's kind of messy. It's going to get in my wheels. I don't feel like washing my bike tonight. Well, let's see if I can do a U-turn here. Step on the gas. All right. Oh, now I got weeds all in my pants. Ah, non-stop adventure. Anyway, time auto resume. Back to the mud. I thought it might still be kind of wet, but you never know until you try. Okay, let's pedal our way out of here. Urgh. Perfect. Our triglycerides were like 101. Wow. That is not a perfect blood test. And when I challenged that with her, she tells me that her doctor takes statin drugs for high cholesterol. Now right there, I have to question the understanding of one's nutritional foundation. They do not understand the metabolic process involved with cholesterol. You don't have to be a doctor for this. You can read medical articles and studies about this. I mean, I'm not possessing any special knowledge here. Everybody's at the bar early, I guess. So anyway, I gotta pick these stickers off of my pants, and I'll do it when I get home. See, 68, 58, yeah, I think it was 68 good, 58 bad. And then triglycerides. And so I can hear some of you saying to me, okay, braggart, what was your cholesterol? Well, 201. And of course, this is fasting cholesterol. This is a 12-hour fast. And generally, when not fasting, I eat 3 eggs fried in coconut oil every day. I don't eat a lot of red meat, or chicken or fish. And I do eat a lot of carbohydrates, but I always have eaten carbohydrates. I metabolize carbohydrates very well. Some people can't eat them. Not all from the same mold. was at 201, my good cholesterol was like over 100 and something. Bad cholesterol, can't recall, I have to pull it up and look at it. But the triglycerides, the suspended fat in the blood, was like, I can't remember, 45 or 60? Something like that. Now technically, I've got high cholesterol. I'm over 200. But that is a fasting baseline cholesterol, presumably the majority or almost all of it being a product of my metabolism. I exercise a lot, so I'm always in a state of cellular regeneration. Which can produce a higher level of cholesterol, because cholesterol is integral in the repair of cells. Your brain it actually consists of probably 70 or 80% cholesterol. Any of your organs are going to have a high level of cholesterol because it's protective. And my mom tells me I'm going to have a heart attack because of that 1 milligram per deciliter over 200. Oh, you got to get that down to 200. Really, 1 milligram per deciliter is going to kill me. It was probably being generated by my own body. I guess my body is committing suicide. Just nuts. So when I had my yearly work physical, and this is all strictly voluntarily taken as an opt-in, you get a discount on your health insurance premiums on my contribution to what the monthly cost is. You don't have to get a blood test. You can just opt to not do anything. Here we go again. Got to carry the bike. And then just pay the higher premium. They don't penalize you. But I go ahead and I opt for the blood test, because in doing so, if I meet a certain metric, either total cholesterol number below 200, or if above 200, then it's the ratio of HDL to LDL to triglycerides. Up in the air, bike. Over the barrier, bike. Down on the ground, you heavy bike. And upon receiving these results, you are later scheduled to consult with a physician who will review them, and any issues that may be pending will be recommended for follow-up regimen of either diet, exercise, or medication. And one thing I do have to give credit for is that they take a general lifestyle assessment. They don't just look at your numbers, they look at you. There comes a bus, we'll stop. So when I told the doctor that I exercise 7 days a week for at least an hour, in the summertime 3 or 4 hours on the bike, and I have a home blood pressure monitor. My blood pressure is perfect. My resting heart rate is like 42 beats a minute. And all of that considered, even with the 201 cholesterol, the doctor said, well, technically, you're above 200. And if you are, then we have to consider the total ratio, good to bad to triglycerides. Of which she commented that the majority of the cholesterol is good cholesterol, which is not only not harmful, but also protective. The bad cholesterol was below recommended values, and that when you take the good cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, I actually produce a cardiac benefit where if those values would change to skew the ratio against me, it would produce a cardiac risk. So you can either have a cardiac risk or cardiac neutral or negligible, or a cardiac benefit. Not only is my 201 cholesterol, total cholesterol, not hurting me, but the composition of my good, bad cholesterol and triglycerides I actually have a protective benefit from that. And yet the uninformed and indoctrinated will focus on that one number, 201, and tell me I'm going to die of a heart attack. Please. To that, I can only shake my head in amazement and fall speechless. Green light. deciliter, gonna kill you. You're gonna die, they say. Well, true that. I sure am gonna die. But I'm not gonna feel like I'm dying while I'm still alive. Hi, Pooch. There's more to life than just living. .6 degrees on New Year's Eve. So, Mom thinks she's healthy. Not based on any evaluation of her own, but by what I believe to be the ill-informed assessment by her statin-taking doctor. But you can't save people from themselves. We all have our paths. Some people just prefer to let other people crap in their path and step in it. I, on the other hand, like to see myself as taking a path not yet traveled. Well, I can't say that, because I'm sure there are parts of it that have been traveled by few. I don't want to traverse the dusty trail. One that shows a lot of wear and neglect, and it probably leads to the edge of a cliff. Possible. If you're you're on that type of path, after so many miles without incident, you kind of program yourself into believing that an uneventful path is the correct path. I prefer the contemplative path. You may not cover as much territory, but most of the steps will be deliberate and thought out. And as a result, properly yours and not somebody else's. You own the mistakes and you own the successes. I think I choose to make mistakes instead of follow mistakes. And through habit and custom, many people follow the mistakes of their elders as they did the elders before them. And as quaint or easy to digest as that may sound, there's nothing to be proud of.